Hey guys, Anthony here from TRX4 RC Garage, and I got bored. You know, you've seen that. Well, I'm still bored. So, that's what I did to that so far. I've cut out all the windows. And I just happened to find an interior. And a roll cage. Wonder what I'm gonna do next. Okay guys, it's not a complete finished project yet, but I did get a windshield. Kind of had to dissect an old body of mine. But with the windshield, you see the driver in there. And what do you think, guys? Kind of cheesy, but hey, at least I got the interior in there and a windshield. Still working on the windshield though. Actually, I'm going to be putting a stripe on the windshield. You know, I'm going to be putting a banner across here, a black one, so to make it look a little bit better. But for now, just wanted to kind of give you guys a peek of what's coming. Okay guys, we're going to do an overview of what we've gotten done so far to the TRX4 Sport. Now, so what I did is I had cut the windshield out and I cut the side windows out, and I found a Wraith Spawn interior and I decided to use that. I took a dingo, the back of a dingo body, and dissected it and turned it into a roll cage for inside the car. So what I ended up doing was cutting it in half, shrink it down, and I glued it into the roof of the TRX4 Sport so it would simulate a roll cage. Then I took a windshield off of a Ford body that I had from another build thing I did a couple years ago, and so then I used some E6000 glue, and I literally glued that windshield in. And let me show you what it looks like. Now, it's not perfect in any way, shape, or form, obviously, but it is a Lexan body, and you know, we beat the Lexan bodies to death half the time. But I'm gonna try to keep this one to look good as long as I can until Traxxas finally. I'm gonna try to keep this one going until Traxxas does release their clear body. So here's what I've done. This is the original body, the one I sprayed the Tamiya flat clear on. Cut out the windows. I took sandpaper and I sanded the edges down. Then I took my paint marker and went around the edges of it. Obviously put the interior in, and so you can kind of see the roll bar here and stuff like that. So then what I did is I fixed the seat, the Wraith the Wraith interior in there. So now it's in there, out of the way. It's not, don't get hung up on anything when you're taking it off and on. So, and then the other thing I did is the racing rear bumper that I picked up. So what I did was, this comes with the spare rack. I took two of the jerry cans, two sets of the jerry cans off the two different bodies I had, and mounted them in here. and then I took the jack, painted the handle black, and mounted it where the spare tire was originally. So that's kind of like takes over that little spot, and then I put a license plate here. I did change these out to some anodized aluminum D-rings, and of course you've seen the Proline body, and I used the earth magnets in here with some metal here on top, glue some metal in, so now this closes and stays closed tight. Mounted a what looks like an old cell antenna to the rear bumper because it had a little lip on it. Let's see what else we did. These mirrors came off of an Axial XJ body, which I'm probably going to be changing them out and putting the red cats and the snorkel on here, which I have on the other body. And so, oh yeah, and I also had put this other bumper on here with a light, and I do have a winch built in here, so I put a Fairlead, hot racing Fairlead here, so this works like that. Things you saw me do, well, like comparing this windshield that was cut out and the side windows. Now I am going to be putting the red cat snorkel and mirrors on that truck soon, and I'm probably going to be painting the inside of the bed flat, rubber coated black. I'm still debating if I'm going to put this roll cage, or I mean this ladder rack on there. I mean, after I did it, I liked it, but I still really want the Axial one. So, and I just went into my decals. You know, I've got a bunch of decals and put a TRX4 here in this, and then I took that paint marker, went around the edges. Again, not a highly detailed finish, but then again, this thing's gonna be going out and having a blast and running it, so and then hopefully when Traxxas does release the body, I'll get the clear one, and then I can put this interior in the clear one, and we'll repaint it. And I haven't decided what color we'll paint it yet, but I might go with a gunmetal with doing the center part of this black, or give it some kind of look like that. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. But so this is it so far. I apologize for the lighting. Not really using my high-end camera light right now, but so that's the truck, the TRX4 Sport. The only thing I haven't done too much to it right at this moment is it still is running all the stock electronics except for the servo. I did change out the shocks on this because the shocks I had before, when I pushed down, they would stick and they wouldn't come back up. And I actually got some Axial Icon shocks with the reservoirs on them, and they flex pretty good, and so I'm going to just use those for now. So that's it. Nothing fancy, just a little change up. Again, you know, this happens when you get bored. One of my old Traxxas decal kits, I found the hood pins and the .com, so that's why I put that on there. So there you have it, guys, the TRX4 Sport with the cut windows and interior. And anyway, that's pretty much it. Again, I'm very impressed with my TRX4s. I mean, I have 3 of them, 2 regular ones and the Sport. Hey guys, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the bottom if you like the video and want to see more, and also send me a comment. You know, have a question or anything, just let me know. You know, I really appreciate you guys watching this, and hopefully maybe while we're waiting for Traxxas to come out with the clear body and the other accessories, that we could take these stock bodies and have some fun with them, and do some things with them. I mean, like I said, you know, I got that one, and I have this other one, and as you can see, I'm just trying to entertain myself. So, but again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the button down below, and if you have a comment, feel free, and that's it. So go have fun with some RCs, and I'll talk to you later.